How's it going, guys? I'm here to review Leprechaun Back to the Hood 2003.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now let go, let go. Yeah. Yeah. You like that, huh? That's good shit. Good shit, nigga. It comes straight from Korea. I mean, this ain't gonna stunt your growth or anything, is it?
So, Leprechaun Back to the Hood once again stars Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun, and this is his final movie as the Leprechaun because there's two more movies, but it's without Warwick Davis as Leprechaun, which is sad. So, it's technically this is the last movie that the Leprechaun character is played by Warwick Davis. So the plot for this movie begins with a priest that's on a run from the Leprechaun. The priest hid his gold from the Leprechaun, so the Leprechaun's tracking him down, and eventually he caught up to him and asks the priest where his gold is. The priest is like, "Nah, man, I'm not gonna tell you." Blah blah blah. So the Leprechaun has no choice to kill him, and then the priest has like a holy water filled with clovers, 4-leaf clovers, because the 4-leaf clovers is the Leprechaun's weakness, like in the other movies. He just mixed the holy water in them. So he starts splashing it all over the Leprechaun, starts burning him, and he condemns him back to hell. And as he's condemning him back to hell, like pretty much all the hands like just pops out of like from the ground, kind of like Jason Goes to Hell. It's just people like grabbing the Leprechaun, dragging him down to hell, pretty much. Just hands coming out of the ground and just dragging the Leprechaun back to where he belongs, pretty much.
I finished the torn of Satan!
The movie then cuts to 10 years later. Then you are introduced to new characters such as Emily, Rory, Jamie, and Lisa. So pretty much all four of them know each other. Rory is into the gang business, while Jamie, all he likes to do is smoke weed all day, doesn't have a car. And Emily and Lisa are best friends. They like keeping each other's company. But of course, Lisa cannot deny that she has some kind of attraction towards Jamie, while Emily used to had a thing with Rory, but now she doesn't like Rory because now he's on the gang and he's using blood money and, you know, all that type of shit. So when they all meet up, of course, Emily and Rory has an argument, and then Emily then falls into a hole, and then that's when she finds the pot of gold that was hidden by the priest earlier in this movie. And of course, once they use the gold, they're using the gold to solve the problems, to buy themselves a car, to get them weed, to get them new clothes, better job, to owe like gangsters some money, just pretty much everything that they can do now. But of course, once they get the gold, the Leprechaun reawakens and escapes from hell apparently, and the Leprechaun kills everybody and tries to get them one by one. So that's pretty much the plot in a nutshell. What did I think of this movie? This movie is actually not that bad. I thought this movie was going to suck at first because the first couple of times when I watched it when I was really young, I actually thought it was bad. But now that I've seen all the other Leprechaun movies, this movie's really not that bad. Is it better than the first one? Hell no. Like I said all in my reviews, that the first one's the best. But it is, you know what? It is better than Leprechaun 2, and it's better than Leprechaun 4 in space. You see, I thought this franchise was going to have a Star Trek pattern where the even ones are good in the Star Trek franchise and the odd ones suck. And for Leprechaun, I thought the odd ones are good, but the evens were going to suck. So 2 and 4 sucked. And I thought Back to the Hood, which is the 6th movie, I thought this movie was going to suck. But apparently it surprised me. And it was actually one of the better Leprechaun movies, in my opinion. Is it as good as Leprechaun in the Hood? Probably not. It's not as good as Leprechaun 3 or In the Hood, like I said, but it is definitely better than Leprechaun 2 and 4. I actually like the humor in this movie, and of course Warwick Davis' Leprechaun's great as always. A lot of people don't like how he looks in this movie, personally. I think because people are just so used to him wearing the green suit all the time, and then the green hat. I mean, he does wear the hat and the outfit still. It's still like he still has the shoes, the hat, and the suit, but instead of like your traditional green leprechaun suit like he wore in the other movies, he wears like a more like a old like 1800s Victorian type of outfit. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, there's a lot of great moments. Leprechaun smoking a bong with one of the characters, Leprechaun getting high, Leprechaun just getting beaten the crap and getting shoot by the gangsters in the movie, where in that one aisleway. There's even a part where the Leprechaun literally grabs the heart of a guy, and the heart is all juicy and bloody and still pumping, and he has it in his hand. I thought that was a pretty cool kill. And one of the other problems I had in the last movie, Leprechaun didn't really show up that much. In the Hood with Ice-T, it was still a good movie, but my only complaint about it, like I said, it was Leprechaun was only in it for like 10 minutes, like if you count it in total, like 10 minutes of screen time. While in this movie, he has more screen time and he's more involved in the story, in my opinion. And I also enjoy the opening sequence of this movie. Like, it shows you an animated tale of like Leprechaun and his brothers and how they defended the kings from the evil men, how they protected the gold. And of course, when the king's reign is over, all the other leprechauns, pretty much all the brothers, they just go back to their homes, except for the actual leprechaun we know. He's still staying greedy, so that animated sequence was pretty cool. I liked it.
Home again, back in Mother Nature's embrace. Except for the myth of the one. The one that did not go back.
And this movie created a meme, I'm telling you. If you guys haven't seen this meme, here it is. So what would I give this movie out of 10? Honestly, it's not as good as 1-3 in the Hood, or 1-3-5 technically, but it's probably like my 4th favorite movie in the franchise. It's better than Leprechaun 2 and 4. Is it as good as 1-3-5? Like I said, no. But it's still an enjoyable sequel. It's one of the better ones in the franchise. So I would give this movie a 6 out of 10. It's not like super good, but it's not bad either. So I enjoyed it for what it was. I had a laugh at this movie. So that was my quick review of Leprechaun Back to the Hood 2003. Please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh!